Hello, everyone, or no one. Well, I'm gonna be doing a tour of this build I've been working on recently. It's supposed to be like a cozy spring mansion, as I've been calling it. Um, yeah, this was supposed to be done in spring, but I finish it now in the middle of summer. So, yeah. But I might work on a summer build, who knows? I don't really know what I would do in a summer build. I think it would be cute to do like a village, like a Mexican village. Um just 'cause I'm Mexican and I've really been digging the architecture and the style lately, so I might do that. Anyway, so I've finally finished this cozy spring mansion and it is officially time for a tour. I chose this sunsetting or sunrise because I just feel like this was the most fitting. Um, so in this tour, I'll kind of do like a quick aerial view of things, and then I'll go on the floor. So I chose these colors, and this is like my favorite flag, and I love the moon, and this is crazy of me to say, but it kind of reminds me of Akatar, and I love Akatar, and I've always loved the moon and stars. It's just my thing, or one of my many things. So I picked that as like my flag. Also, this is my dream house in real life, as I've mentioned in previous streams. This is what it looks like, literally. Um, this is it. It's like, yeah, it's in my city, and I want this house. The only thing that's different is the bridge, and then I had to kind of improvise on the structure of the guest house that's attached to it because in real life it's like covered by trees, so all you see is like the roof here. Um, but all of this is pretty accurate. It looks bigger in the game. So that was my inspiration for this cozy mansion. Also, the river and like the mountains that I put and stuff is not in real life. But yeah, I also I don't know if this is there or not. I might have added this by myself. And the chimneys look a lot better in real life. But I don't know all the little quirks in this game yet. Like, I've only ever built a few houses. Like, this is a finished build. This was my first ever build. And then I started working on this and I just gave up on it. And I never finished it. Excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, that was the inspiration for this build. And then as you can see, I tried to do like an ombre effect here. Um, and I tried to change textures and stuff to make it interesting. One thing I kind of had a hard time deciding was what to do the windows. Ultimately, I decided white as like the frame or the trim because it's springtime and I felt like a lot of this house was already being weighed down um, by the colors and textures. So I wanted to do something clean and simple for the trim here. I still don't know if it looks good or not. I still feel like I should have done something different. But it's a spring house, and I feel like it fits the spring vibe. The only thing I didn't change it here because I thought it just looks really good on here. So I didn't change that. Also, in my little imaginary world, this entire section here is my house, or my room, I mean. I call it like the princess room. So, yeah, like this little tower's mine, inside of here's mine, this whole balcony thing is mine, this is mine. Yeah, in my imaginary world. And I can step out and watch the sunrise every morning and look out onto this field, right? Still getting over a cold. Anyway, and also I made my doors purple here because I love the color purple. Yeah, so back to the colors though, I did kind of an ombre effect. So starting with the first floor, I did the darkest green that they have to offer. And then going higher up, I did a lighter green. You can see that like here as well. And then if you go even higher up, I just did a white right here. Except, this is the only difference. And um, I don't know why I made this pink. Oh well, it does look good though, so I'm not going to change it. Anyway, there's also another ombre effect with the like base color of the mansion, and that's that it starts with like this dark corally pink, and then it goes to this light pink, and in some areas it just goes to white. So I did that. I also picked this like smooth texture on the rounded thingamabobs. I don't know what you call them in real life. There's a name for them, but I don't know what it is. I chose this specific texture because in my brain I'm thinking like it's easier to mold. Like if it was like clay or something, it's easier to shape in a circle. Whereas if I'm building like flat surfaces, I could easily do stone and bricks. So that's the reasoning for that, um, as you can see. And then one thing that pisses me off is that I did not make this bridge straight, and I didn't realize this till after I finished everything. So that's great, but you know, you just gotta not look at it from that perspective. So there's that. And then this little like this is supposed to be like a guard entrance, like the guards sit in this little tower. They go through this little door up the stairs and they guard the spring mansion. Um but I've recently read All About Love by Bell Hooks and it's left me like feeling inspired um to make this imaginary world like more community focused. So the vibe here is like anyone from all around can come and spend the night in this cozy mansion because we have a big guest house and this is like the little party area. This is where the people hang out and it's just a great time. And then right here is like you can also enter through this way through the woods and pick up like your bread, or if you're dropping off like pallets or something. This is like, I don't know, it's just the area, right? Like the front is for looks, that's all it is, but over here is like the prettiest hangout area ever. I don't know. That was the vibes. And I tried not to do like castle walls or anything. Um, for that reason as well. The only oh, I forgot to delete these. These were an accident. The only thing that I did do was like put fences, but that's for safety. So as you can see, like if you're walking up here, you can fall in the pond. Um, Same here. So that's the only reason why there's fences. Just for safety is all. And then I have a lot of little nooks that you can just sit at and enjoy the water. Um, yeah. So this is also, what was I gonna say? One of the first builds where I terraformed like the whole little square plot that I have, and I put flowers everywhere, cause I love flowers, and I couldn't help myself. But yeah, I did a lot of work like everywhere, as you can see. It's not just the house here, but I wish I had more room. So like the story here is like if you're a lost traveler, you can um, take the little road and you end up seeing like the flag, and the little lights, and then you end up here. Um, Also, the inspiration here is like a medieval Renaissance ticket booth area as well. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. And then I put the flags on like all the pointed areas. Another thing I'm kind of pissed off about. Oh, I forgot to change the color here. Look at that. Um, Another thing I'm kind of pissed off about is I tried looking up how to fix like the roofs because I wanted them to look like here. I wanted them to look like this. How it's like that. I don't know how to describe it. Like, but here it's like the stones are the front of the roof. I don't know how to fix that, so I just kind of gave up on it. But in a way, I guess it looks okay because this castle gives like, or not castle, this mansion gives castle vibes anyway. So I guess it's okay. Um, yeah. So let's go into. Oh yeah, this is how I found out my bridge was crooked. Was by going into this view. Um, we're gonna do a little walking thing now. Also, I'm gonna make just like a sweet little ambiance thing. Um, and like different time modes or different like sun modes. I'm gonna do like a tour, a quiet tour, no commentary thing of the build. And then I'm gonna do like a spring ambiance video. Um, Something to just like put in the background. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Um, this channel is gonna be just like so many different things. It's gonna be whatever I want it to be. It's my little journal, my diary. So I need to make more coffee. All right, so let's get started. So you're wandering the fields and you come across this, and you're like, I need a place to stay, or I need to go poop. Well, actually, I want to show this. Can you go inside? I don't know. I don't know the quirks of this game. Anyway. Yeah, there's like two little paths here. One for the people that just want to go straight to the partying. And then the other for the people that are like, I want to say hello. And then I'm going to go over here. There's also like a little path here, but it's not very used. That goes to the pond, you know? Oh, don't you know, eh? Yeah, anyway. And you got like this little, you know, you can pick up your bread. You can ring and be like, I want bread. Give me bread. Sourdough, please. Should I hide the UI? I think I can do that, right? I have no idea how to... Oh. Whatever. I'll do that in the next video. Anyway, so you walk through the little thing. The sun is rising, you're feeling nice and fresh, you know. It's springtime, the time of birth. Not my time of birth, but the birth of the earth. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, cute little area here. It's, you know, it's kind of giving Tangled, you know? It's so cute. I love it. And then I got like this little area. Scary. Almost just fell. That's why there's fences here. Like a little cul-de-sac thing. You can sit down, you know, if you need to get away from the party, if you need to recharge the batteries, you know, you come here. Or you meet a lad that you fancy and you guys need some private time, you know, you take the little trail, you sit here. Or you're just like a little girl who wants to be a princess. And this is like your little princess area where you read your books and brush your hair. I don't know. That's the vibes. Anyway. Yeah. Let's just jump down here. We got like this little area here too. And then, oh, there's this area that you can't really access easily, or you wouldn't know was there, unless your room is right there. But yeah, isn't this pretty? Like, it's just, I freaking love this game. I love it so much. You can just create your own little worlds. It's the best. That was fucking loud. That scared the shit out of me. Anyway, shall we go over there? Should we do the tour that way now? I think we should. Pretend I'm not walking over here, okay? this is the end of it. Yeah, so we're we're running from pirate thieves, and we're taking this windy road. Hopefully we don't die, and we're hungry. Oh, look at that. Community. And then we walk through here and we're like, we got horses and wagons and we're on the run from danger. Please help us. And they're like, come on in. We'll protect you. And we get welcomed to like this beautiful spring mansion created by a genius. um, and we're like, oh my gosh, wow, look at this. This is so much beauty and fun, and we can have a great time. Oh, you're telling me and my whole uh, group can stay here as long as we want? Say less. Unload the horses. You know, type shit. Anyway, yeah, that's that's the tour. um, I love this house so much. It is probably my favorite so far. I say that about like all the builds that I built. Oh, there's like a little puddle here. You know what? That's cute, and I like that. Oh, I forgot to show this area too. It's just a balcony, you know? Nothing too interesting, but oh, and you can sit here and watch for the people that arrive. You're like, "Hello, good sir." You know? Um yeah. Anyway, that's it. I should probably give tours of my other houses as well. This is my autumn build that I built in Love of Autumn. And then this was my first ever build. Like, Tiny Glade came out, I bought it, and this is what I did. A little witch house. A creepy little witch house. But it ended up being kind of cute. Instead of creepy. I thought I made these like green or something. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, this was my first build. And then the build that I didn't finish is like this cozy little winter house. Um, is it done? Nah, it's not done. My inspiration for this was Pinterest. Yeah. Um, that's it. I'm gonna film 2 videos to actually upload instead of stream. And then who knows what I'll do for the rest of the day. Maybe I'll play Minecraft. I don't know. Anyway, that is it.